Today we witness the most evil and heinous abuse of power in the history of our country. Very sad thing to watch. A corrupt sitting president had his top political opponent arrested on fake and fabricated charges of which he and numerous other presidents would be guilty, right in the middle of a presidential election in which he is losing very badly.
Well, that was deja vu. Donald Trump last night at a fundraiser for his 2024 presidential run, just hours after appearing before a judge at a federal court pleading not guilty to a slew of very serious criminal charges against him.
Threatening me with 400 years in prison for possessing my own presidential papers, which just about every other president has done. I had every right to have these documents.
The accusation, a violation of national security laws, storing dozens of classified documents at his Mar-a-Lago resort, failing to turn them over, and essentially trying to pretend he never had them in the first place.
And the New York Times now reporting the documents at Mar-a-Lago included some from the CIA, the National Security Agency, and the FBI.
So according to the indictment, Trump had boxes of documents about defense and weapons capabilities of both the United States and foreign countries, United States nuclear programs, potential vulnerabilities of the United States and its allies to military attack, and even plans for possible retaliation in response to a foreign attack. Maximum prison sentence between 5 and 20 years for each of 37 charges.
We have one set of laws in this country, and they apply to everyone.
One legal analyst even put it this way: a conviction could result in Trump spending his final years in prison. So, I mentioned 37 counts in all. Most of them, counts 1 through 31, fall under the willful retention of national defense information. Basically, Trump took classified documents home that he was not allowed to have.
It's among the more serious charges in the statutory law of the United States. And basically what it says is you are putting the country at risk by the manner in which you handled highly classified information.
Now, the indictment also has all kinds of wild details, like the fact that Trump stored these classified documents a bit haphazardly in his office, in his bedroom, in a bathroom, even in a shower. But when pressed by the FBI to turn over everything, the indictment says there was also a conspiracy to obstruct justice by suggesting his attorney withhold the documents, telling an employee to hide them, and misrepresenting to the FBI that the document that he was turning over was all he had. Withholding a document or a record, corruptly concealing a document or record, scheme to conceal. These would all be serious crimes if proven in court.
Obstruction of justice charge is probably the most easily proved by the prosecutors, and it also indicates a criminal mindset that is really sort of profound. That is, this president received a subpoena for defense information that he was not entitled to receive. And rather than comply with the subpoena, he and his assistant engaged in a conspiracy to obstruct that investigation. So it's a moral turpitude issue as much as it is a criminal issue. And that's not what you expect from a former president of the United States.
Now, Trump's defense was originally that the material he had taken home, he had declassified, so he did nothing wrong. This indictment suggests the opposite is true, and that all of it puts the national security of the United States, foreign relations, the safety of the United States military and human sources, and the continued viability of sensitive intelligence collection methods all at risk. But Trump's version of the story, and one that he'll continue to push to his supporters well into next year, well, it couldn't sound more different.
So far, we seem to see evidence that among Republicans, this has helped him. He's fundraising, and he's solidified even further his MAGA, Make America Great Again, base.
Is there any chance that Donald Trump doesn't wind up as the Republican nominee for 2024 in your mind?
Well, I think the three scenarios where he's not the nominee are a shark attack, meteor strike, or choking on a fillet of fish. He has got a hold on the Republican Party, even with these indictments, that does not really ever descend below about 55, 56%. He could win the Republican nomination from jail.
And when I'm reelected, and we will get reelected, we have no choice. We're not going to have a country anymore. I will totally obliterate the deep state. We will obliterate the deep state. We will take back our country, and we will make America great again. Thank you. God bless you all. Thank you. Thank you very much. Great job.